Welcome back, guys, to a new episode. We're going to be attacking Bavaria here in a second, who is allied to Poland. And he's expanding again! You cheeky guy. We should be able to, even if he wins that war, we should be able to release Meningen. Don't know how to pronounce that. Maybe it is better to wait, I'm not sure. Yeah, I know what we'll do. We'll attack him, but we'll go over here and focus the Poles out. I know what we will do. We will try to 100% the Polish, or at least get a lot of war score on them, and we'll take Moldavia as a vassal. That's a good way we can expand at the cost of Diplo rather than admin right now. We're doing really poorly in regards to our admin. And our diplomats are not doing much at all. We still have the mission to improve relations with Trier. I wonder if that is becoming more feasible. Not really. If he would lose desire... No, it's the aggressive expansion. The desire doesn't account for much, it seems. No! No! Damn it, dude! Damn it! I tried so hard to fish for a new dynasty. Damn it! I mean, what more can you do? Damn. Damn it. A part of me wishes that we took that other heir who was blatantly superior. Oh well. Damn it. Let's continue our methods of expansion though. So I wonder if we can afford... Maybe we can't afford to take them as a vassal. They're worth 40%, so we should be able to. Okay, let's make a new general. Free shock, not bad. Looks like our army size is far superior to his, which is very good. The size of our alliance, I mean, when I say that. So Bavaria has the same tech as we do, whereas the Polish have one worse. I wish to go defend my capital as he's hastily sieging that up. Come help us, France. If we could get Trier within range to give him some money or something, we could finish our mission. Like he would have to be at 75 relations or something along those lines. Our manpower is taking a bit of a hit. Unfortunately, that's got a lot to do with our antics with those rebels, like not dealing with them as efficiently as possible. But of course that was an effort to kill off my leader. A failed effort, I might add. Okay, so we need 80% war score against the Polish, which should not be too hard after all. Looks like they have about 4 more, well, a total of 6 including the forts that we're sieging right now. France made short work of Bavaria already, and he's on his way over to help out. Nice, Hungarian is accepted culture. Now I'm not actually going to take anything more than this guy as a vassal. Of course we're going to free land from Bavaria. But of course the reason is the aggressive expansion. We've actually lost an imperial authority due to this slowly trickling away. This is killing me, man. This is killing me. Regardless of having an heir, we still wish him to die so that we can actually enforce peace within the empire and at least be gaining some. But with that being said, we're going to be in regency now for some time, which is not the end of the world, but due to having an heir, a young heir, so very upsetting overall. Okay, I will be declaring a Mecklenburg here, and we should be able to enforce religion on the 2 of these nations. Yeah, he's under 40% total. No, he's not. It's just over 100. I don't know if we can enforce religion on Holland unless we made him co-belligerent, but we're not going to do that. So we should at least be able to release a nation from Mecklenburg and enforce religion on him though. Before we pass this next reform, we want to do our best to actually put the empire in the best state we can in the meantime. Because once there's no internal warfare within the empire, we cannot continue to improve the state of the empire. And we cannot actually enforce religion on nations either, if you guys are wondering. Like, on small nations, we can't use our imperial actions to enforce religion unless we've won the League Wars, essentially. That is not something that can happen until the League Wars have been won and there is a dominant faith within the empire. Nice, he doesn't have a fort in his capital either. I know the feeling of that. Get him, France. France is the ultimate attack dog. I suspect once these 2 forts have been sieged, we should be good to go. He should be low enthusiasm, and we probably have near 80% war score on the Polish at that stage. we're going to go ahead and accept this royal marriage with England now, because it's pointless to actually hold off on that at this stage. And let's see if we can piece out the Poles. This was a pretty costly war in terms of manpower, but it's worth it. What else were we doing, really? Of course, I remember talking about switching religion and having personal unions. That's something we have to consider, which I almost overlooked. Having a personal union means we cannot go, at least we have to be very careful with going under 100 prestige. And it actually costs 100 prestige to actually switch your religion. Therefore, we would need 100 prestige, I suppose, and even then that is very risky behavior. Come on. Siege up one of these forts. So it looks like we finally have a border with the Ottomans. What does their tech look like? It's got 5 military versus our 3, and his tech is 1 behind ours. There it is. Stealing Moldavia feels pretty good. This is a lot of aggressive expansion, unfortunately. But hey, we haven't had a coalition in a little while. Yeah, forced religion is based directly on the size of the country. Okay, so we will just release 2 nations within his borders and break his alliance with the Poles. Oh, Spain has formed? Cool. The Spanish with the personal union over the Portuguese. Just crazy, man. I'm so glad that they lost control over Naples, because honestly that would have been very, very frustrating. So let's have a look. I guess obviously Lithuania is the obvious choice of who we should be rivaling at this stage. Dude, we are losing so much. My god. We need our ruler to die, dude. So we're changing culture there, that's why I can't build buildings. Let's do it here, 0.17. 0.16 is tempting. So we actually have a Diplo relation slot free. We could spend it here in order to complete our mission. I might do that. According to this, we have Styrian separatists. I'm not sure where exactly we have the unrest. Maybe it's going away. Who knows? Wolfsburg is Catholic. Who was his other ally? A Chen. Okay, so if we were to attack him, we could flip a Chen to Catholic. I don't think that's worth it. Oh my gosh, this is so brutal. Please. Please die, you damn guy. 50 years old. Slowly but surely losing imperial authority. Look at that Austria though, guys, feeling pretty good. One approach that we will take towards the Ottomans here is I will release Serbia. We'll take a single province, release Serbia as a vassal after bringing them in the empire, and we'll feed Serbia as much as humanly possible, and that will actually make it so once we hit this button that Serbia is, you know, a vassal. Because they're in the empire, it means ultimately that we can integrate them into our land at zero cost. That's what I'm trying to say. I think that Serbia would serve as a good vassal here, decent size, but also I imagine that he would claim up all of this Balkan region and we could feed the living hell out of him. And the fact that we can automatically integrate him at no cost just makes it a dream come true. So that is going to be the goal against the Ottomans, but it looks like his diplomacy is pretty good. Wow. Muscovy, we have enough relations with Muscovy to where he would help us in an offensive war against the Ottomans, and that's certainly good. But of course, if we could reach this, we would need nobody's help at all once the empire is all going to vassal swarm on our behalf. These heretics are unbelievable, and we actually killed one of the centers of Reformation as well. Oh, speaking of which, look at this guy, Switzerland, where he's got a center there, but it's in his capital. That means if we could get a CB against him, how could we get a CB against him? We could destroy that center of Reformation by enforcing religious unity on him. I don't know how we could do that though. Oh, that's interesting. We could vassalize Cornwall via diplomacy. But I'm sure that would get on the English nerves. At the same time, that's a good platform to expand into the British Isles if we could drop troops here. I might just do that. The British are really kind of down on their knees right now in comparison to what they would be. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's work on... He actually doesn't have a truce with England any longer, so let's actually try to do that whilst we can. In fact, let's go ahead and make sure he's got a guarantee at least. So that the English do not get any ideas. This is rough, man. This is really rough. Our emperor needs to die badly. So once our truce ends with Augsburg, we could enforce religion on him. Let's go ahead and claim that land up. Okay, well, and this was another bit of a slower paced episode, but I'm going to go ahead and call this here, guys. I don't really know what to say. This is a little bit torturous for myself. I've just been really sort of praying that our ruler dies, and of course he... No! Damn, I'm upset about that. Damn, the Empire just lost ground here in Burgundy. There's not much I can do about it though. Of course, we're hoping, guys, that these nations like Burgundy, who are outside the Empire, they get eliminated by the Empire. That's what we're hoping for, because therefore it's essentially our land in the long run. I think it's just a matter of time until they are, but yeah. It's out of our hands entirely. Regardless, guys, of course, our ruler didn't die when we really desired him to die, and now it's just getting a little bit excessive, to be honest. Go ahead and grab 100 admin there. That's always good. Anyways, I'm dragging this on longer than I should. Next up, we're going to try to integrate Cornwall as a vassal, and that's probably... Look at our 8 out of 8 diplo relations, that's awesome. That's probably going to give us a platform to actually expand into the British Isles. Florida up there. The French are still colonizing. And yeah, we're going to continue our expansion into Eastern Europe. We're focusing mostly on the Balkan region right now. We are going to focus on the Poles as well, and then naturally the Lithuanians. And the Ottomans are probably, for the most part, going to come later once we actually have the empire under our control, and we can have very swift, fast, decisive wars against them via the vassal swarm. Of course, I'm also going to be attacking Venice at some point and probably vassalizing the knights, but I would have to free up a diplo slot before then, so in 3 years' time we can start integrating Transylvania. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm still really enjoying this campaign, and I kind of feel like with the personal union with France, it's going to be doable, perhaps, the ultimate goal of world conquest. But of course, another PU over a nation like Muscovy is what we really desire. See you guys later. Make sure to tune in if you want to see how this plays out.